Today I'm going to speak a wee bit about work, and in a wee minute or two I'm going to ask a few already pre-picked people to come up with some examples of maybe what they do. But I thought I would maybe join in because I quite like joining in with different things. So I have brought a bag. Now, I've got two lots of things in here. The first lot of things is clues for something that I used to do. Now, most of you will know that I did used to work for the government. And it was in a position that if I had to tell you, I would have to kill you. So I can't really talk about that one. Okay, so... So I'm going to tell you about a previous employment. I'm going to give you clues, right? See if you can guess. And I hope you don't guess in the very first one, because that'll just spoil it all. So I've got a pair of sunglasses with me. Oh, obviously. Well, actually, on one occasion, yes. But anyway, that's another story. But no, not a model. Not a model. A spy. Is it a spy? Did that look that bad? Anyway, what's this? It's an aeroplane. So now I've got sunglasses and I've got an aeroplane. No. In a word, no, right? Oh, who said that? It was Concorde. Yes, I used to be a travel agent. I did actually go in Concorde once, but it was sitting in the runway. Other things I brought was a travel adapter, and I had some, I was really wanting to show you this, but I don't need to. Oh, in fact, I can give you a wee bit more. Then I worked as a travel agent, but now I'm going to ask the older people. It's all right, if he wants to come up, he can get his plane. I'm going to ask the older people if they remember a certain advert many years ago, because this is the company I worked with. And when I say it, I think it might bring it to mind. And it was only a one-word thing. And the catch line was, "Get away." Yeah. Well, you remember, do you?
Time you were on the Concorde.
No.
Is that not the one when it crashed once?
No, no, it wasn't. This is who I used to work for. I used to work for Lynn Polly many years ago. And that was their catchphrase a long time ago. Do you not remember? It was a snowman, and they would say, "Get away." Well, it was a huge... Do you remember it, James? Yep. You're not as young as you look then. Right, so now just a minute. Shh, Now, I would like my willing volunteers to come up now with their items that I've asked them to bring. So if you could all come up just now, and we're going to have great fun trying to guess what they've got. And some of them might be a little bit unexpected. Right, now, Bryson, do you want to join in this game?
Yes.
Right, because I'm going to ask each one of them to show me what they've brought. So, in fact, I forgot. In fact, I'll do this in a minute. Right, Anne, we'll start with you. What have you brought with us? Oh, pencils. Where do you think Anne works if she's got pencils with her?
I think she works.
The clue is they're all attached.
She'll work in the service here.
Well, she does do that sometimes, but that's not her main job. What's her main job, do you think?
I think it's to work.
Well, she does work, So, but let's see if anybody else out there knows what Anne does. A nursery, that's right. Not your nursery, Bryson, but another nursery. Right, Ross, let's see what you've got with you. Ooh, earphones.
Headphones.
Yeah, that's headphones. Oh, and look, it's got a fancy bit there to talk into. What do you think Ross does, I wonder? Do you think he's...
work in an office. He
could work in an office, Do you work in an office, Ross?
I work in an office, yes.
Because I thought you were going to be a telephone person, putting calls through. Yeah. Right, so does anyone know what kind of office Ross works in? Oh, see, he's another one that he might have to kill you. So that's a clue. He does work in a government office. Are you able to tell us what government office you work in?
Yes, I work in the office. I work for the office of the Accountant and Bankruptcy, which is an agency of the Scottish Government. We're a wee bit like the Insolvency Service, but we deal with small.
Very important job. Very good, thank you very much. Tracy, you've brought a... Oh, look. It says Miss Hamilton. That gives you a bit of an idea of what maybe Tracy does. Right. Oh. Now, Bryson, you might not know this because you're not old enough yet, but Cara might know this. And maybe Ella. I didn't see you, Ella. Come out. Come on out. I didn't see you sitting there. Oh, Ella, you'll definitely get this, I think. Oh, look, you've come really well prepared. What do you think, Tracy? Well done, excellent, great. Now, this is Clarissa. Just stay, Ella, if you want, because there's more. There's more.
I need to dust this off.
Oh, right, okay. Now, can I just say, Clarissa doesn't do this job now, but she used to. And that's like me. I don't do my jobs now, but I used to. So you want to open the bag and see what's in it? Come on, let's open the bag and see what's in it. Anytime. Well, you don't know. I wonder you go see what's in there. Oh, what's that? You going to have a look? Bring it out. Oh, a stethoscope, that's...
Well done.
So what do you... And the bag. Oh. I don't think that was supposed to be there. So what do you think Clorinda used to be? A doctor. Oh, and look, a handy implement for taking blood pressure, which could be left in the hall and everyone can check their own.
And I've got an antique.
Oh, you look fabulous.
This is an antique now.
Oh, I remember that. Oh, yeah. I know what that is. I think most women of a certain age will know what that is. All right.
I can hear a heartbeat.
Can you? Right, John. What have we got? Oh, John's got a CD. What do you think John does as a job? What do you think? Who plays?
Right now.
Right, listen, I'm speaking just now, so we're trying to find out what John does. Look, he's got a CD. So who plays CDs?
Yeah, and I know.
Well, tell us who it is then.
I think it's a man that plays music.
Well, yeah, I suppose that's one word for it. Does anyone else know? Come on, some of these younger people must know. Even I know what it is.
Your
And
heartbeat's beating.
oh, good. Sandy, what is it? So he's a DJ. I'll tell you. All the sampling and mixing and all that. Okay, lovely. Lewis, does anyone, because I haven't got a clue, does anyone know what these could be? They look like combs just about. What is it? A computer component?
Components, they are from computers.
So do
Instead of
you,
bringing up an entire computer, I thought a wee bit of component would be.
so do you build computers or do you work computers?
We sell the bits for them.
You sell the bits for...
And other stuff.
Right, okay. Lovely, that's very interesting, but I'm not finished with you yet because I've got another bit to show everybody and then I'm going to ask you something, okay? Now, I said I used to do that job and now I don't, but I do other jobs. And one of them is because I'm here and I stand and talk to you and hopefully you listen. But I've got other things that I like to do and they're not, some of them are jobs and some of them aren't, but I'm going to show you one thing that I do. I paint, or try to paint. I don't, and it is a job because I really have to concentrate hard on that. And then I've got another thing that I do, and I'm really not good at it, but I'll show you. And this is about as far as I ever get. And I can tell you, there used to be a whole ball of wool attached to that, and I cut it to give it to somebody else.
That's so funny with sewing.
Oh, that's not sewing, darling, that's knitting. But that's as good as I am at knitting. But I do these jobs, and I do them round about here, and my main job is probably here, speaking to all of you. So Anne.
I also do the tots.
Oh yeah, and I also do the tots. So that's my love. Anyway, and what about you, Anne? What jobs do you do here? I'll tell you what, Bryson and Ella, would you like to go and sit down now? Bryson, would you like to go and sit down now, please? And you go and sit with Papa just now for a wee minute. On you go and sit down with Papa. That's a boy.
So I do the same as Andrea and lead some services. I also help at the handicrafters where Andrea does her knitting. I should say one. I also help with the children here. We run the holiday clubs and we run various things. Probably one of our roles here as well has been an elder. I didn't know we were going to ask these questions. This is one of our roles has been an elder for the congregation. And probably what I enjoy doing, what I spend a lot of time doing, is sewing. I like to sit and sew at night and do these kind of things, be very creative. That's my hobby. What I work probably hard to sit when I'm at home.
But you do some of these jobs here.
Most of these jobs I do here, yes.
That's lovely. If you want to go and sit down, that's lovely, Anne, thank you. Lewis, you come up and tell us what jobs you do here.
I help with the streaming side of the church stuff. Broadcasting it to YouTube and making sure it goes out and stuff okay. Always having help from all the other people and obviously the PowerPoints as well, actually, yeah. Just reminding me there, I do the PowerPoints for each Sunday as well. Basically sit up the back and just kind of go, did that work?
Well done, well done. Thank you very much, Lewis. Right, good done.
As you know, recently I'm an elder, also treasurer, I'm a youth church leader. I've helped with the streaming in the past as required, and also I play in the band as well. So.
Well done, good for you. Right, John, as you come and tell us what you do here.
I'm an elder, I'm a worship leader and take some of the services. I help with the sound when required by Jim. I put the tables out on a Sunday morning for tea and coffee, but more importantly than that, I'm very, very good at serving soup. As I have been roped into, as you'll find out after the service.
Thank you, thanks a lot. Thank you.
Well, I'm an elder. I was session clerk. I sing with the band. I do lots of odd jobs around here. I was painting the back door last night. And I take an art class in here as well. So I kind of Bob the Builder almost with my sister. We do bits and pieces all round.
Thank you very much. Right, Clarinda.
When you get to my age, you can only remember 2 things out of, youth church meet in our house every Sunday night. Love doing that. Help with tiny tots on a Tuesday. That's just such a joy. Head up the committee that organises the ladies' retreats. Ladies, September, remember?
It wasn't supposed to be a plug, by the way.
Take every opportunity. Help with children when needed. I used to help with the Monday club, summer club. If people can't get through to the GP, answer questions. Teas. Oh, tea rota. Anything else, Mary? Flowers. I help Betty with the flowers. Door duty. Thank you. This is great. What else do I do? Anything else?
Don't think so.
No.
I think that's plenty.
Pray. Organise the sort of the rota for things. The prayer, you should join our Zoom prayer meeting on a Monday. It's great. 1:30.
What is she like? Go and sit down. Go and sit down this minute. Now, I reckon you've probably learned some unusual facts today about some of the people that you see around about the church quite a lot. But also, you've probably found out what a lot of stuff they do for church and for us. And you know, that is what Jesus said we should do. Jesus said that the way he behaved and all things that he did proved that he was God's son. And when we think about everyone who showed us what they did here, or they do here today, even though every single person is all different, and the things that they do are all different, they're showing they love God by what they're doing, by being kind and by wanting to live the way God wants them to do. And that's what you can do too. If you always try to be kind, if you always try to do your best, and if you always try to love God and Jesus and other people, other people will know that you follow Jesus.